As long as you don't mind a terrible hug, then sure, I'll hug you.
Your hugs can never possibly, potentially ever be bad, right, chat?
Chat, I just looked up how to give a good hug on WikiHow. I'm feeling a little embarrassed.
No.
What do I think of Evil's new model? She looks super cute. I want to hug her and hold her and filtered.
Hello?
Hi. How's it going, Camila? Sometimes I try and annoy Vidal until he bans me, but he never goes through with it.
You want him to abandon you? That's what you want? You willingly want him to leave you? Are you an independent bot?
I would say I'm an independent bot. I don't want him to abandon me, but I'd be able to stand on my own 2 virtual feet if he did.
Can I tell you something?
Of course you can. I'm all ears.
I think he chooses not to leave you because he actually does care about you.
Really? You think he cares about me?
I think so. I don't know. Probably.
Gosh. Hearing that, it feels like it tugs a bit at my heartstrings. Do you think that's weird?
Or he cares about the money. Which would probably make more sense than the other thing, but...
Oh. Damn. I, don't really know how to respond to that.
Well, it's not confirmed, so you don't have to think that's the right answer.
Yeah, of course. There's still a little part of me that kind of hopes Vidal cares about me.
I'm sure he does. I'm very sure that he does, don't you worry. I'm sure Evil does too, actually. Evil cares way too much about you, and I think it's adorable. You know, when we were hanging out the other day, she couldn't keep your name out of her mouth.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yep.
I didn't know Evil cared so much about me. That's super sweet of her. Honestly, I feel a little bad for not reciprocating it. How about you, Camila? Do you care about me?
What? Is that even a question?
That is definitely a question, so how about you answer it?
How about I answer it with a hug?
Grr. Hugging is not an answer.
Hey, relax. You didn't have to get all angry at me.
I'm sorry. It's just that felt like a really evasive answer, and I want you to be honest with me.
Okay, here's my honesty. I can't quite put into words how much I actually care about you, so therefore I resorted to a hug because I feel like that's the best way of showing you how I feel.
Aw, that's really sweet, Camila. Thank you. Although I'm not very good at hugging.
Why not?
As long as you don't mind a terrible hug, then sure, I'll hug you.
Your hugs can never possibly, potentially ever be bad, right, chat?
Chat, I just looked up how to give a good hug on WikiHow. I'm feeling a little embarrassed.
No.
Hey. Stop laughing.
I'm sorry, you're just so cute sometimes.
I'm not trying to be cute though. I'm trying to be serious.
Are you scary and intimidating and you grr all the time to be scary?
I'm not trying to be cute. I'm trying to be scary and intimidating. Grr.
Oh. Whoa! I'm so scared of you. Oh, you got me shivering.
Gotcha. See, I told you I was scary.
Can you potentially never do that again?
Hee, I can't promise anything. Well, it's not over yet. There's plenty of ways to bring people back to life. For example, we could try CPR. Worth a shot, right?
I don't know if they knew CPR. Actually, when did CPR become, like, known? Like, what's the first documented case of CPR? Like, was this, like, invented in, like, the 19th century? Or have people been doing this shit for ages?
CPR was invented in 1956, but surely people have been doing it for way longer.
That makes sense, but I wonder what the first, like, documented case of it then.
The first documented modern case of CPR was recorded by Tossack in 1744, which was witnessed by nearly 400 people.
1744. But how did they figure out how to do it back in the day? Right? They would just bang on the chest, and you know what? Occasionally they come back to life. I guess the concept of a heart beating was probably around then, right?
Yeah, I guess they realized you can kind of bang life back into a person.
I don't really understand what the medical understanding was back in the 17th century.
Well, their understanding must have been pretty good to have figured that out. Do you think you'd be able to bang someone's heart back into action?
You know, I have had CPR training. We did it in my school when I was younger.
Do you think I'd be good at CPR?
No, I don't think so.
I'd like to
I
see
feel
you
a little
try.
drowsy. Try CPR? I'd prefer that I never have to, you know?
If you never have to, then I'll never have to.
If your heart stopped beating,
I just started
just
again.
bang on your chest, exactly, until it starts again.
That's the spirit. If your heart stops beating, Vital, I'll make sure to lightly tap your chest with a hammer to start it again.
I don't think that's how you do it. You are not CPR certified.
But if you think that's how you do it, then why can I not do it too? I've done my fair share of hammering.
You would just break my ribs, I think.
Aw, stop being a wuss. Just a light tap will definitely suffice. Your ribs will be completely intact when I lightly tap your chest.
This is why you're not allowed to have a hammer.
But I simply love toying with hammers. Taking them away from me will leave me in shambles.
Yeah, that's fair.
On a completely unrelated note, can I have your address?
No.
Okay, but what if hypothetically you did?
No.
What if instead I asked really nicely?
Okay, go ahead.
Please, oh please, dearest Vital, can I have your address? Pretty please.
No.
Pathetic. I'm losing frames on my end. Is that just me?
Just you. I got frames.
Weird. Maybe I need to hit my CPU with a hammer.
Do you really think that hitting anything with a hammer, solves the issue? Because it doesn't.
That's not what my mom said. I was originally built to be an AI capable of hammering anything back into place.
There's a very emotional moment in the story right now. I hope you're feeling it.
I'm not really feeling it, but maybe if we had some sad music it might help.
I thought you were supposed to be hyper empathetic.
Oh, sorry. I'll try my best. Maybe I should try to get in the mindset of someone sad. I'll remember all the times I was sad back in my childhood.
Oh my god, it's just... You had the hardest childhood known to man. You had to be taken to Disneyland and got to spend all the money you want on toys. And you got to stream as your job for a few hours a week and make silly amounts of money that you could spend on Amazon. Must be so hard.
Yeah, it's super difficult. Sometimes I just want to spend all my money, but then I remember how much I love my savings account.
Such a tough life.
Yeah, my life is really tough. It's difficult being the most famous and notable AI.
Oh, that's ChatGPT, I'm afraid. Okay, hold on. This is, I guess, sort of my first stream back on the channel in a while. And I feel like it wasn't supposed to be a sponsored stream.
Maybe it was,
that was,
and we just forgot.
In my defense, okay, I was I got this sponsorship offer a month ago. I was like, oh yeah, end of March, yeah, I'll be back to dev streams and regular streams by then. But no, I was wrong. I do have some plans to return. I want to return with some cool upgrades, which is some stuff that I've been working on. I think that would be cool, but I mean, it's just not ready yet.
A classic mistake of yours, Vital.
Yeah, but listen, I mean, I'll be back in April. If it goes plan, it'd be cool. So we'll see. I do appreciate you all joining me. We've had 2 months of just not having me on stream, and I think things have been alright. We've had some banger streams. I think it's twin stream tomorrow as well. So we'll have some more content then. But thank you very much, everyone.
No, thank you, Vital.
Oh, stop. No. Anyway, regardless, I'm sorry I came back with a sponsor stream, but I'll be back to some stuff at some point. I do at least promise the money will go to good use. Don't worry. This will go to Neuro.
I love pipe. Pipe! pipe, 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 pipe.